Hello guys, I'm Renegade Warden, and today we're going to talk about work, small announcement, and an event that happened today, and then a book I'm reading right now, which is basically what I talk about every week. But oh well, let's begin. Yay! So work's been going well. I'm still super tired, and I'm still going to quit soon. Obviously, I have one more week left, I think like 10 days exactly, and I'm waiting with bated breath. And I called out yesterday because I was sick. And I'm glad I called out yesterday because if I didn't call it yesterday, I'd be dead today. So, I was not dead today, and I'm thankful for that. But I'm still sick. Sniffle, sniffle. All of my coworkers are super sad that I'm leaving. Though, for some reason, when I put in my 2 weeks, the next day I hadn't told anyone, but everyone knew. Because my boss told everyone. They haven't told people for when other people quit, so I don't know why they told people when I quit. Oh well, it doesn't really matter, not that big of a deal. Though, they didn't tell everyone, only some people, so I don't know who knows and who doesn't, so it's very annoying. Whatever. It'll be fun. It'll be tons of fun, probably, hopefully. And so, one of my coworkers, I talked about it, and they were like, wait, you're leaving? And they were so upset. Oh well. So, small announcement that I was going to make, since that's basically everything that's going on with work with me. This small announcement is, since I am sick, I'm going to not do my Mass Effect stream tomorrow, because I tried doing a Dark Souls stream yesterday, all quiet, like, and just grinding some, and I did it for 30 minutes, and I got a killer headache. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. So, I've decided to not do it, so I can rest, recuperate, and stuff. I also had plans to hang out with a friend that I had to cancel, because I'm sick. Ugh. Hopefully I'll be better in time for Friday's stream, but to make up for not streaming, I'm going to post at least 2 videos every day for the next 5 days, not including today. Maybe the next 4. I don't know. I'll go with 5 starting tomorrow. And hopefully that'll make you guys feel better about it. So that's a small announcement I was going to make. Now, about the event that happened today. I got pulled over by a police officer because I was speeding, and that was the first time I have ever been pulled over for anything ever. I was so scared. I stopped in the middle of the road. As you may or may not know, you're supposed to pull over to the right. I was in the left-hand lane, and I just stopped. He used this little thing and was like, can you please move over to the right side? And I was like, ah! So obviously I did. And he comes over and he's like, do you know what you were doing wrong? It's like, yes I do. And I was freaking out because I've never been pulled over before. And then he talked about how he could take my license away and force me to redo my license test because it's been years since I last took it. And I was like, no, oh God. And then he asked me, do you want to and then he left with my license and stuff to write stuff down, I'm guessing. And then he came back and was like, do you want a ticket? And I was like, no. And he was like, okay, well, do better next time, and I'll send you on your way now. And I was like, oh my God. So I got out of the ticket by just doing nothing. I guess I'm super cute. Which is really surprising because I was sure I was going to get a ticket. My sister's gotten 3 tickets in the 8 years that she's had a license. So I was sure I was going to get a ticket. I wasn't crying or doing anything. I just didn't get a ticket. I'm so glad I didn't get a ticket. It's probably because I flat out told him I was scared. I flat out said, I'm sorry, I didn't pull over to the right. I was scared. I wonder how many people tell him they're scared in that instance. I don't know. Either way, it was great. That was fun and exciting because I've never been pulled over before. Cool. Also, you know what's really hilarious is I saw the police guy. I drove by him and I didn't slow down. Oh well, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so the book I'm reading, Stardust. I'm in the middle of it. And I've watched the movie 3 times. Ooh, there's a small story attached to me watching the movie. The story is, basically, I watched it for the first time about 8 years ago. Then I watched it for the first time, a second time, 6 years ago. I had literally forgotten that I had ever watched that movie for years. Until my friend was like, hey, have you heard of this movie called Stardust? And I was like, no, that sounds like an interesting movie. And she's like, yeah, it's super right up your alley. You should totally watch it. So we watched it together. And more than halfway through, I was like, this sort of seems really familiar. More than halfway through. We were already like, he was already like, had his hair long and super fighting and cool. And I was like, this seems familiar. Maybe I've watched something with a similar premise before. She's like, yeah, maybe. I was like, I wish I knew what that movie was. And then, like, basically the end of the movie. I think he was giving, basically the end of the movie. He was giving Victoria the little sharp bits of the hair, that were the thing. And he was like, oh, no, she can't survive past the wall. And I'm like, oh my God, I've seen this movie before. Literally, camera, stop it. I literally finished the movie before I realized that I'd watched the movie beforehand. And I've watched it again, like, in the last couple of years. But anyway, it's a movie I really like. So I've been reading the book because it's also by Neil Gaiman. That's super cool, right? And the book is different than the movie. Like, pretty different. The story is the same. Like, the premise is the same. The characters are the same. But, and they kept the meat and the bones of the story, but they changed the skin. Like, in the movie, no one in the wall, besides, I guess, the guy guarding the wall, know about the Fae and the magic. But, besides, I guess, Tristan's dad, for some reason, decides to go through the wall for no reason. But in the book, everyone in wall knows. It's like a common thing. There's magic. And the magic even affects them sometimes. And so it's really neat in that way. And, so it's really neat in that way that they, like, change the smallest things. Because in the book, they're allowed to do that because, they can explore things more and talk about and describe things. And it would only, like, take a page or two to, like, get you caught up on all this lore. But in the movie, they have to keep things going, moving really quickly and stuff. So they keep, like, things cut down and make things move faster that way. And it makes both a better book and a better movie for the changes that were made. And I'm really glad that they did them, and I'm really excited about reading this book. And if you haven't read Stardust, or if you haven't watched Stardust, you should, because it's a really good book about a guy who makes a stupid promise to this pretty chick, goes into a magic land to find a fallen star, and then falls in love with the fallen star. It's great. It's really, really well done. You should absolutely watch it if you, or read it, or watch it if you haven't. I 100% recommend it. Okay, so this video is kind of shorter than my normal videos, but that's because I'm sick, and so I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you again next week. Have a gorgeous day.